Hi, my name is Malinda Lee, and I'm the CEO and founder of Paxvia, the Road to Hope. This year at Paxvia, we began in January 1st, 2019. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we're the first of its kind in Harris County to use transformative healing arts therapy program. Our goals include trauma-informed therapy along with art, music, and animal therapy to gain trust with survivors. We allow survivors to bring their pets to our property because most shelters do not allow pets. We are planning to grow into a 140-bed facility over the next 5 years. Paxvia mission and vision statements are: our mission statement is to empower individuals and communities affected by violence and trauma for those who've been affected through domestic violence. We hope to create a transformative healing arts program along with trauma-informed care. Our vision statement is that we view art as the catalyst to release trauma, build resilience, and ignite social change. When individuals create art in a safe community, they can be heard and respected, replacing violence and shame with safety and hope. Paxvia values statements include safety, creativity, inclusion, collaboration, and empowerment. Our external analysis includes political and economical. Politically, the Violence Against Women's Act was signed into law in 1994 and reauthorized in 2000 and 2005. This legislation was the first of its kind for preventing domestic violence, sexual assault, and stalking. The main purpose of this law is to provide federal protections for women, which includes preventing rape and battering, funding victim services, and saving crime evidence. Economically, according to statistics, healthcare spending on domestic violence costs $11,000 in criminal behavior. Domestic violence affects adults ages 20 to 64 and costs $50,000 per person. Thus, the United States spends over $55 billion yearly on the issue. External analysis for sociological trends include the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. It is defined as domestic violence is the willful intimidation, physical assault, battery, sexual assault, and or other abusive behavior as part of a systematic pattern of power and control perpetrated by one intimate partner against another. It includes physical violence, sexual violence, threats, and emotional abuse. The frequency and severity of domestic violence can vary dramatically. Moving on to the SWOT analysis. When reviewing Paxvia's strengths, we pride ourselves on practicing trauma-informed care. We will offer our music, art, and animal therapies. We will allow pets in our retreat center. We support domestic violence survivor programs with support with other nonprofits in Harris County and Fort Bend County. Our weaknesses is that we need to apply for the proper funding in a crowded nonprofit community. We need to write and apply for grants, both local, state, and federal governments. We also need to establish a board of directors who can assist us in funding our resources for our nonprofit. Moving on to the other part of the SWOT analysis, we're discussing the opportunities. There is a need for domestic violence shelters. We also need to work with nonprofits in Fort Bend and Harris County for domestic violence. We're using trauma-informed care and other holistic approaches to healing. We are going to create new partnerships between universities and other nonprofits in order to care for our clients. Our threats are the Violence Against Women's Act has not been renewed since 2018. We need to advocate for more shelters based on the populations in Harris and Fort Bend County's domestic violence population. And we also need to advocate for holistic therapies in Austin and DC, such as art, music, and animal therapies. Our goals and strategies are vital to the launching of the Paxvia's campaign. Our first goal is that Paxvia will be in need to locate a facility and or retreat center and to find the resources available to our clients. Our first strategy is to Our goal is to aggressively raise over $500,000 in the first year and over $4,500 in the substantial 5 years to establish a safe facility and office in Harris County. Our second goal would be to raise capital through partnerships, grants, stakeholders, and private donations through our new board of directors, including other modalities such as art, music, and animal therapy. Goal 2, we need to establish a board of directors and a budget. Strategy 2A. Our main goal is to appoint a board of directors who has a large impact on the Houston community. As founder and chief executive officer, my job would be to appoint those in the community who can assist Paxvia in gaining capital through sponsorships, private donations, and grants to have the income to launch our 5-year plan and raise about $4.5 million by 2025. Our goal 3 is that our goal is to find resources and partnerships for the trauma-informed care, which include other modalities, including art, music, and animal therapy. We need to create partnerships with nonprofits, universities, and coalitions in Harris and Fort Bend counties. We also need to establish partnership with other nonprofits and universities. We're looking for LPCs, LMSWs, LCSWs for trauma-informed therapy, including art, music, and animal-assisted therapies. Our goal will be looking for the best people for this role. Moving on to the appendix. A is action planning. B is description of strategic planning process. C is goals for the board committees and chief executive officer. D is staffing plans. E is projected 5-year plans over budgets and expenses. F is monitoring and evaluation of plans. And G is partnerships with universities and other nonprofits. And H is communicating the plan to the board of directors and other sources. Thank you for taking the time to spend with us today as we explore Paxvia's new initiative for Harris County. I hope this information is helpful to you as you look through the paperwork. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call our office. And we look forward to working with you.